sideline, their head coach. His guys hoping for a bounce-back performance after dropping their first game of the season a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good playing it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
On the ground, it's a rookie running back out of Miami. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Third and less than a yard.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Chargers first down.
Herbert now. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. You look at the Saints defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And even though that's not the greatest...
Throw left side is complete on a diving effort. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Another Chargers first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First down. First and goal, Chargers.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Hampton. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
After that, red man coverage, and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Herbert, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. What would you call that? Methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. They keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Brings up second.
This is 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 74 yards.
And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The LA offense ready for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
3rd and 19.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. They'll call that a punt at 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
The home team's offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their 2nd possession.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
You talk about the defense for these Chargers.
They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Back to throw. And he goes back with one complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
To the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
A gain of 3. Brings up
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got him. It's caught. End zone touchdown, New Orleans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
They'll going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chargers 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So out come the Chargers.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, it's Hampton. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back to Hampton on first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 93 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game planning and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And then a carry is an indicator that this ground game has to be established again this week.
First and 10 at the 20.
And they bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. It's Herbert. A quick throw there is incomplete. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of play.
Nowhere to turn this time. He goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Narvis's kick is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Saints, first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, it's complete.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Complete to number 17. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and goal.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now the pressure gets there. He goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. That will bring up 4th down and an 11-yard loss to boot.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And this one is right through. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start it out with a run by Hampton.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Guys, man complete over the middle. That's Roman.
Yards on the play.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
He'll bring a receiver in motion left. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey, 60 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that, it only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The New Orleans offense set to take over.
And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired, and if not...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. 72 yards.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Charles, he's still a young single caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
Don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Herbert. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
That's had multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not 1 bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 36.
Looking to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll go with a piece as a 7-yard force on the sack, and it's third down.
7-yard loss brings up third down.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
That's good.
53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
Most of their damage has
line.
been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Now a second and 10.
End zone. It's now second and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. That'll leave them with a third and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they get 5 there on third and 2.
Saints first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Number 2.
Second and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll set up a throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal.
Gibbs will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Point after here coming up. And the lead is up to 14. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The drive begins with a carry by Hampton.
That's some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5.
From the 35, back to work on second and 4.
Second and 4.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
That good for 19 on a first down.
That's another Chargers
boy, 'cause I got out of hands, boy.
A gain of 19
You
yards.
got a chip.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Chargers.
Here's Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Now it's Herbert.
Brings up second
and his throw's going to be incomplete. The Chargers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Herbert. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he gets it a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They snap it to Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. From a yard out.
And the Chargers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Castro. And he will be taken down with a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Second down and 8.
Number 8. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 35.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive, not much sense. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 9 now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down.
And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And this is the quarterback of the Cowboys. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Cowboys are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's C.J. Stroud. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Texans get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is the running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to clear towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll drop to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And that will be incomplete.
It's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
A gain of 13 yards. First
Herbert now. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, Herbert. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Maybe a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And down to the 36-yard line here. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, With his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He will push his way down to about the 14.
14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw here. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means the head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
48-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A nice gain of 21 yards.
First and goal at the 6.
They'll try to run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard for the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Saints have 6 to their lead. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this way. He's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Chargers 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The LA offense ready for this next possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
So nothing doing there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
In motion goes the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On is the Chargers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1. Just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run, too. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
1 yard.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's going to try and take off with it. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Castro.
This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Chargers.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Saints have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
The kicker on.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Chargers 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And the Chargers coming out on the field now.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
A.J. Terrell.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Chargers 1st down.
It'll be a pickup of just 2. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 8.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down.
Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll work inside here. Hampton.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That one complete to McCarthy. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle, it's Hampton.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
They will run for it with Hampton.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's complete, right around the 8.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Herbert to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Herbert. His pass caught at the 4.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
In motion, the tight end. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now Darvison for the PAT.
And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score.
And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, this is their fullback. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now it's Herbert. Going down the middle, and It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Chargers, first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Intended for number 87.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
It leads to second and 10.
Looking to throw. Herbert is going to get this one out to his fullback.
Herbert's pass.
Now third down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's third
Out of the gun,
and 7.
Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 more there and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll look to throw again.
And this one finds McConkey. Here's a 2nd and 5.
To number 15, Ladd McConkey.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Gain of 6. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the give, this is Hampton.
And room there to work it inside the 25.
The ball carrier.
2nd and a couple.
At the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run once more with Hampton.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He was taken down at the 24-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Loss of 2 yards.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Saints, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.